Fernie is known for its legends, from annual snowfalls to furry friends who may live in the trees. Only an hour from the Canadian Rockies International Airport or a couple hours drive from Calgary, Powder Matt skied into town to learn all about one of the most famous legends of all.
Who is the Griz?
I don't know.
Shoots his musket in the air and the snow doesn't stop falling.
He brings the powder to the people.
Well, he lives in the mountains, and he's the one that brings the snow. And you have to be good to the Griz, or there's no snow.
Griz, he's the man in the mountain, as far as I know. Controls the snow. Got to thank the Griz for today, that's for sure. To have a pint at the Griz bar, say thank you.
Got no idea. Wouldn't know. Can you tell us?
Poor child is abandoned, ends up in the caves in the mountains. Lo and behold, he's actually in the cave of a grizzly bear. They raise him as one of their own. And legend has it that one day a skier was out ski touring, slogging up the mountainside, and there's no fresh powder anywhere, and he's really feeling miserable, but he looks up to the distance and he sees this being that looks like he's a half bear and a half human, and he's wrapped up in furry clothes, and he has this musket. And the ski tourer kind of is wondering what's going to go on, because this half human and half grizzly bear, you know, points the musket to the sky and fires it. Boom! And would you believe it? Snow comes falling from the sky.
Powder Matt is so intrigued by what Louisa has to say, he explores the community to see if he can find this elusive legend. Griz supposedly lives high above the slopes of Fernie Alpine Resort, overlooking the town only minutes away. Our search for Griz starts early with Fernie's Ski First Tracks program.
Wow, what a great time. We were just out for first tracks, and Louisa just showed us how to enjoy the POW. So Louisa, tell us a little bit about why it's so much of a cool program to go first tracks at Fernie Alpine Resort.
Yeah, well, first of all, the instructors love it because they get to go out there and rip some powder. But Fernie Alpine Resort is one of the few resorts that actually has a first tracks program. You get to hear all the goings on of the ski hill and the ski patrol, fire in the hole, and then you watch a big avalanche come down, but of course you're safe. That's really fun. The reason you need a guide, of course, is because of those reasons. Ski patrol are out there preparing the mountain for the guests. And we get out there before the guests, and we get to rip all the fresh powder, and we get to ski hard and watch the terrain open up and watch ski patrol do what they do best. And it's a real privilege and a great fun experience.
Fernie is home to 5 Alpine Bowls and mittfuls of Best Ski Resort awards. Let's learn how local Blair Craig keeps a mountain of this size in great shape.
Tell me a little bit about why grooming really makes a difference.
Fernie's famous about the powder, but you know, grooming's important too. The powder gets chopped up and skied up, and so we freshen it up, make it nice and flat and smooth and easy to ski. Well, I've been driving the Snowcat on the grooming crew here since '87. I came to Fernie in '75 to be a ski bum, and then I was lucky enough to get on the cat crew in '87. So I've been doing it ever since. Yeah, lots of good people come to this town. There's all kinds of little towns in BC that nobody visits, but because we have all this beautiful skiing in Fernie, people from all over the world come here to work or to ski. So you can ride the chair and meet people from all over the world right here in this little town in British Columbia.
The world-famous Griz Bar is found at the base of the lifts with its own secrets for those who roam into Fernie, British Columbia. Powder Matt gets the inside on how to make their perfect après drink, a mogul smoker, all in the hopes he can appease Griz to appear.
Tell us some about your favorite memories and also what makes this place so special.
It's the vibe, the place. It's skiing powder, coming to have a beer at the end of the day, and the Griz Bar's been here since 1962. And it's just, you know, every day I go skiing, I come have a beer because you should. We're gonna make a mogul smoker, a famous Griz Bar drink. The drink that the Griz loves to drink.
And you've seen his tracks?
I've seen him around. I've seen him walking around.
Okay, we're searching
Occasionally.
far
When
and
you're
wide.
looking for him, you haven't seen him. I've seen his tracks. Turned it into a mocha, so coffee and hot chocolate.
Well, Darce, thank you very much, man. Cheers. To the Griz.
Powder Matt's quest to learn more on Fernie's secrets takes us from the vertical to the horizontal slopes with Megan from the Fernie Nordic Ski Society.
With a great day of alpine skiing at Fernie Alpine Resort, who would have thought there's so much Nordic skiing in the community of Fernie? So tell us a little bit about that.
Tons of opportunity for skiing in Fernie. We're at the golf course right now, and we maintain trails here in partnership with the Fernie Golf and Country Club. There's about 5 to 7 kilometers here that you can ski really mellow terrain, great for beginners or folks that just want to come out and have an easy ski and enjoy, the views that the golf course has to offer. New this year, we've opened up what's called the Elk Valley Nordic Center, and we're just completed phase 1 of that project. So that involves the trailhead, which is at Mount Fernie Provincial Park, and phase 2, which will be complete for next winter, will involve a trail that links up to Fernie Alpine Resort. Just last weekend, we had our first event at Fernie Alpine Resort, which was the first time we actually used those trails, and it's totally incredible up there as well. The Griz this year has been a little shy. He's finally arrived, and we're very, very lucky. And where you can find him, well, I think if you were to, go fast enough on our Nordic trails, you may actually be able to catch up and find him behind a corner.
With all this activity in Fernie, you're going to need a great place to stay. Don't worry, there are abundance of outstanding places to reside for as long as you like. One option includes checking in on mountain.
So what we've done over the years, we've taken what we've seen in the American resorts, the European resorts, and we've incorporated a lot of those design features into what we've constructed in Fernie. So we've used some of the finest architects, and at the same time, we've used some of the best interior designers. So when the people visit Fernie, when they look at a magazine, they would see a resort in Colorado or Europe. And then when they would step into a unit like this, they would see many of the same features.
We are on a quest to find the Griz. Tell us a bit about the Griz.
Well, Matt, the Griz is very difficult to locate, and he's very elusive. What you have to do, the best day to find Griz is a day that there's lots of powder snow in Fernie. So when it's snowing outside, as it is today, we have a good idea where Griz might be hiding.
That was a great sleep. I haven't slept like that since summer camp.
All rested up, Matt continues his quest to learn all he can about Griz and the town of Fernie. The discovery of Griz will keep anyone hungry, and a stop in at Yamagoya Sushi will fix that in fine fashion.
Tell us about the dining experience here, Cam.
It's unique to Fernie. I mean, we took a little bit of a gamble about 10 years ago, coming here and starting a sushi restaurant, and a lot of people would come in and they're like, sushi, Fernie, white guys? It was odd, but it's taken off and we got really good support and we're doing really well with it, yeah. And the ambiance of the place and the lively atmosphere with the staff, it kind of really brings it all together.
I'm gonna make my own sushi.
Good.
A Griz roll.
Excellent.
Does that involve grizzly bear tartare? Probably not a good idea.
We're going to start off with the black sesame. Okay. That's going to represent the coal of this valley.
Coal of the valley, the coal of the Elk Valley.
So we're going to do steak
the Griz,
and lobster.
Griz living the high life. This now looks like mighty fancy.
From a higher height.
Okay, yum. And that goes across the top. Oh, look at that designer.
Matt, that's the first Griz roll ever produced in this restaurant.
Thanks, Cam. That was great, man. Love it. Sprayed aioli all over you and me.
We've already learned a ton about the community of Fernie, but the search for Griz isn't over yet, as it now takes us through the town to learn more. Powder Matt meets an author who seems pretty informed.
Well, Griz, he was born in 1879, and he was born up in a cave up on the ski hill. He was raised by a mother bear and her 2 cubs. Unlike his mother bear, who slept through the whole winter, he just loved to go out and play in the snow all day. He didn't understand why they didn't want to do that, so he decided to go on a quest to see how he could actually make snow for the whole valley. I just loved how the community really liked the character and celebrated the character. And there wasn't anything in print about it really, so I decided I wanted to write a book about it.
Is there anything else I should do that would help me find the Griz, or a way I can pay homage to the Griz?
And I think that maybe if you were to dress up as Griz, that might help.
Not sure if it would work, Powder Matt dons a bit of inspired Griz garb to score a glimpse. It didn't work. So Matt had to head into the local chocolate shop and continues to roam in search of the elusive legend.
So James, tell us a bit about the chocolate you guys make, because it's amazing.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. We make chocolate from these things. These are cocoa pods, and inside each of these cocoa pods there are cocoa beans. It's a very rare type of bean in the world, and they have an intense, fine flavour, and that's what we make chocolate from. A lot of people pay homage to the Griz, and you'll find a lot of people doing specific things. We make chocolate bars for the Griz, which I can take you through, and we should, well, let's get on with it.
Let's
make
do
a
it.
few.
Let's make the Griz a bar.
A lot of people talk about the health benefits for chocolate, and it really comes down to a very simple thing. The closer to a bean, the better. So most chocolate in North America, most milk chocolate, contains about 10% content from a cocoa bean, which is actually very, very small. So we start with 42% and we go all the way up to 100%. So an actual cocoa bean contains roughly 6 times more antioxidants or polyphenols than anything else on the planet. So they're very good for you. Hey, whoa, take it easy, Matt.
I was just trying to give my tongue a sleigh ride of that beautiful chocolate.
Oh, you'll get in big trouble there, mate, but this is what you want. This is the actual finished Griz bar. So congratulations, your first chocolate bar.
Wow, I made it. An all-natural delight.
The town even has its own brewery. The Fernie Brewing Company makes Griz Pale Ale and seems like another logical place for Powder Matt to investigate.
On this Griz Pale Ale, did the Griz help create it?
He didn't directly help create it, but he was definitely the inspiration for it. He's the inspiration for, I mean, a lot of things that we do around here, especially in this town, but this is sort of an homage to the Griz right here. Well, we're canning some Griz Pale Ale right now, so you want to come give me a hand?
Let's do it, man.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. This year, 2014, is our 11th year in operation. This is, I mean, it's right from Fernie. Some people think, like, we got the question, are you actually in Fernie? Like, where do you make the beer? Like, we're right here. Like, it's the mountain water. It's everything Fernie is in this beer.
And I want to know, do you guys close the brewery on powder days?
Oh, we definitely do get up there when it snows and put things on hold here.
There you go, back up, bring her down again. There we
We're
go.
ready to party.
The first 6-pack, we're ready to go.
Man, put the bear outside, throw him on in there.
Remember what you're doing this time?
Yeah. Wow. It's snowing so hard here at Fernie Alpine Resort. You can see why they get 40 feet of snow. Just unbelievable. But I've been on this quest, searching far and wide for the Griz. I just can't find them. I keep paying homage to them, but I still can't find them. I wonder where the Griz is. Oh, when's the golf cart get here? Or more importantly, the bevy cart, for sure.
Oh, stop, Matt, stop, stop!
Let me check that rice out, Cam. That's cool. What kind of rice is this?
This is Japanese sticky rice.
Can I check it out?
You bet.
Why do you call that stuff sticky rice? Whoa. Oh, never mind.